Nova Scotia's provincial election campaign has reached its second week, and the promises and pledges are piling up. As for the race, the Liberal Party is the first out of the gate to release its full election platform. CTV's Jesse Thomas has more.
The Nova Scotia Liberal Party released its full campaign platform today, a 31-page document outlining how the Liberals would manage the province over the next 4 years if elected. It includes more than $17 billion in spending next year on what leader Zach Churchill has labeled a better deal for Nova Scotians.
A plan that I think will give financial relief to people who need it, will help put a roof over the heads of Nova Scotians and ensure that roof is affordable. And we'll get back to the basics in our healthcare system, like attaching people to family doctors.
To tackle the housing shortage, Churchill says the Liberals would plan to build 80,000 new homes by 2032 and spend $38 million per year over the next 4 years to build more not-for-profit housing. As for healthcare, Churchill pledged last week they'll spend more than $60 million over the next 4 years to build and expand 40 collaborative care clinics and eliminate parking fees at all healthcare facilities. And the Liberals plan to put the brakes on the PC party's effort to double the province's population.
Our government would do a better job managing our population growth to in-demand workers and their families until we have enough housing, healthcare, and schools to support more growth in this province.
And Churchill addressed the carbon tax and what he calls negative attack ads by the PC party, suggesting Churchill supports the federal Liberal carbon pricing plan.
We will eliminate the carbon tax by bringing in an Atlantic cap-and-trade model that does more for the environment and costs people less.
Churchill said he's reached out to New Brunswick Premier Susan Holt about a made-in-Atlantic Canada cap-and-trade model they believe could be an alternative to the existing federal carbon pricing program. As for other parties, Bruce, the PCs and the NDP say they'll also be releasing a full platform in the coming days. We know the election's set for November 26th.
Sure is. Okay, thank you, Jesse. CTV's Jesse Thomas reporting live tonight from our newsroom. Progressive Conservative leader Tim Houston made a housing announcement today targeting young families wanting to buy their first homes. Tories announcing a measure aimed at helping first-time home buyers get into the market by reducing the minimum down payment. Under the plan, prospective buyers would only be required to pay a minimum of 2% on a down payment for a home up to $500,000. That's down from the current 5%. Houston said the goal is to make home ownership a reality for more young people and their families. NDP leader Claudia Chender, meantime, was at an independent grocery store today where the party pledged to introduce a housing rebate for households struggling with the cost of living. The measure would target households earning less than $70,000 who spend up to $9,000 on rent or mortgage payments. Chender says the rebate, along with other promises like rent control and cutting the provincial rent cap to 2.5%, would give the average Nova Scotian more wiggle room in their budgets.